Today, we will talk about bombs. What are they for? What unique capabilities do they have? We will look at all possible use cases and find out which bombs are the best for you. Distance and accuracy. Maximum throw distance is 40 meters. Each bomb flies significantly below your cursor. In order to achieve the optimal angle, we need to aim almost at the sky. What about accuracy? The accuracy is bad. Very bad, actually. Also, your character will move to the side after each animation, so you need to constantly adjust the point at which you are trying to aim. Basalt Bomb. This is the most boring and at the same time extremely necessary bomb in the game. With enough heat, it solidifies upon explosion. It does not interact with any fire source you can build. It causes explosion, but don't deal any damage to you or any of the monsters. Even lava blobs are not hot enough. The only way we can use basalt bombs is to make platforms on lava, in order to get flame metal. Each platform will last from 40 to 45 seconds. Boring, but necessary. Smoke Bomb. This is where things become not so clear-cut. Everyone knows you can't breathe in smoke. It creates smoke cloud with 4-meter radius that will last 10 seconds. All this smoke tends to raise to the top. If you will stand inside, smoke status effect will be applied, dealing 2 damage per second. Only few creatures are not immune to it, including deer, boars, wolves. I don't see any real scenarios for using them in combat, but they can be used at home, for example, against tamed boars or chickens. How it affects on fire. I have a separate video completely dedicated to the topic of fire hazards. If you haven't watched it, be sure to follow the link in the description. I guarantee you'll discover plenty of new and intriguing insights in that video. So in the comments under that video, my attentive viewers noticed that I didn't cover the topic of extinguishing fires using smoke bombs. And now, after the latest update, I can confidently say that you not only can, but should use smoke bombs to extinguish fires, inside your house and outside. Ooze Bomb. Finally, let's talk about battle-use bombs. The stench is unbearable. It creates poison cloud with 4-meter radius that will last 10 seconds. Any enemy caught within the cloud will suffer 40 poison damage over 7 seconds. If they remain within the area, the damage will reset, reaching a maximum of 97. The character themselves will remain unaffected by the poison. This is a fairly situational weapon that can be used as an additional source of area damage, or vice versa in enclosed spaces, in order to deal damage to the monsters that may be behind the door. Before we move on to the best bomb in Valheim, subscribe to my channel and click on the like button. It's very motivating and helps to support the channel. Bile Bomb. The king of all bombs. Handle with care. It creates fire and poison cloud with 4-meter radius that will last 10 seconds. First of all, this is the only bomb that can damage buildings. You know me, I've tested all of them. Ashwood and darkwood structures will suffer 225 damage over 10 seconds, while all other wood pieces will endure 150 damage. Stone and metal constructions will sustain 75 damage over the same duration. Notably, black marble is the only material that's immune to this type of damage. Damage calculation process on monsters is much more complicated. Let's start with poison. It will deal 30 damage over 6 seconds. If the monster stays inside the affected area, it will be reapplied every second, so the maximum damage is 80. Fire damage. If a monster briefly touched by fire, it takes 15 damage over 5 seconds. However, if it stays in affected area for 10 seconds, the damage totals 150. But that's not all. Fire damage stacks with multiple bombs leading to absolutely incredible damage figures. And if you want to know more about crazy damage figures, check out my video on that specific topic.